Yep, we live.
Howdy, howdy.
Okay, so starting off, looking at it, it's Bakery Bruisers. I've got a high kick. So able to get someone over to that ball. But we have got one tree man out of action for this game as he had an injury last time. Going against the necromantic of Shadow Creeper. And the Bakery Bruisers of King Skins, aka Pool. These halflings have a little bit of movement in them. For their stubby little feet.
Oh, that's a bad way to start.
Wow, double fumble.
No. Oh, jeez.
If it was going to go any way, I was not expecting it to be that way. But then they just had started off with 4 re-rolls, so it's not the end of the world. It's just that he's going to be a punching bag for a turn. Oh, they got dodge as well. That is quite surprising. But I do want to see it like a little halfling get flown across the whole of the field. That'd be hilarious. Paul's saying now it's the only character he's got with catch can't catch. And just a little bit of pushing going on. Nothing too exciting at the moment. We have still got one flesh golem, potentially to go on to time the tree man with an impressive strength 6. It's a very interesting line that we can see here. Just got Stubbs moving up a little bit. And oh, a white going in with a blitz play here. Ooh, getting double skull, but he has got block, so that is quite useful. But doesn't get past that armor 7. Well, the armor 6. No, armor 6. Needing the 7 up to penetrate that armor. But to no avail. Touch of Death and Glory here, just moving up slowly. Pushing up against this line, trying to encase them in. Stopping them from moving anywhere. I'm surprised that we didn't blitz with one of his werewolves, especially since the fact now they have got claws. So they do cause that little extra bit of damage. But
How
no,
much up with your werewolves so far?
no, it seemed to be now that my ghouls and zombies were doing better, which is really odd. But then that's something of which I've noticed. Shadow Creeper doesn't have any ghouls. He has 2 werewolves, but no ghouls. And it's like, yeah, the werewolves are good for moving around and stuff, but they don't have dodge. And that's something of which the ghouls bring, which is pretty decent for getting the ball out.
Oh, I didn't realise. It's kind of weird that the ghouls have dodge. You'd think they'd be really slow and, like, zombie-like.
Yeah, instead of being short, stunty little fuckers. Then we're into the halfling turn 2. A guy actually managed to pick up the ball. Joined the formation of the line, the conga. We might see them do a couple of halfling shuffles. Oh, that's unfortunate. I knocked him out. Went for the pass with Steak Jake and he is out. And someone tried to catch the ball and it got flailed all over the place. But the tree man's not moving.
We don't seem to have anyone on the field who's very good at catching.
I think Gary the Pasty Ginster, he's got catch. But he hasn't caught the ball yet. And he tried to pick it up earlier and failed. Oh, unlucky there. And off goes the werewolf. Then those halflings have got movement 5, so they can get there.
Yeah, and they're pretty tricksy with all their stunty and dodge and stuff. They could probably
There'll be a problem.
Way. Just
Oh,
depends
gotcha.
if they're strong enough to actually to hit him and knock him back.
If I remember rightly, they're only strength 3. Yeah, werewolves are only strength 3. And the halflings are strength 2, so they only need to get 2 of them around him. Which is looking less likely now that they've kind of been blocked in. You shall not pass. Ooh, that's looking unfortunate. Double down. And there is no rerolls left for the Necromancer. Ooh! G. Michael is injured. No bad effects or anything though. Oh, and he's regenerated. He's fine. He's getting back up. He'll join the field later. Classic zombie. He gets knocked down. He gets back up again. I mean, I've got 2 halflings here which can now move quite freely. 3 of them. That's one of the issues with the Necromantic, is the fact now their rerolls are stupidly expensive. Oh, even with dodge and stunty, he's on the floor. Bobby Bap.
Bobby Baps.
That's 2 KOs for them, which is really unfortunate. And that's an early touchdown there from Sir Barksalot. Just showing how quick they really can be. Oh, and both the KO'd guys get up. He had the guys available on the bench just in case, but did not need them. Now let's see what kind of retaliation we can see here. I can see on here now that Sam would not be impressed, as the symmetry is atrocious. Another high kick. That's 2 in a row. Alright, Gary's going to try and catch it again. Nope, he's fumbled it. The guy cannot catch. For the 2nd time in a row. He's tried to catch the ball and completely failed to do so. Question is, will he try and pick the ball up here this time and be successful? He's going for it. Nope. He's a fumbled it. With a reroll, finally picks it up. Okay, tried to throw it and missed it. Now it's a really open ball for the Necromantic. This doesn't seem to be going well for Paul at the moment. He's every turn it's ended pretty damn early without anything happening to the Necromantic.
Is there anything that the halflings can do to up their catching, or are they all basically the same kind of stats?
I think they're all kind of the same kind of stats.
Because I don't know how you're supposed to get the ball in order to score if none of your guys can pick the fucking ball up for shit.
Yeah, they've got agility 3, so they're picking it up on a free up.
Okay, I assumed maybe it was just worse than that because the first turn he failed it and then failed it on the reroll, but I guess that's just Blood Bowl all over, isn't it?
Yeah, he tried to catch the ball on a 4 up. Had a reroll because the guy had catch, failed that, and then failed it again on another high kick. So it's twice since that's happened. It's really unlikely. But I think he kind of cursed himself by giving himself catch. Because these halflings at the moment are just being small beanbags. They're just being punched around a little bit. And then the ball's getting taken away from them and run far distances where they have no chance of their little legs catching up. Oh, seeing a blitz play from a werewolf. Ooh, unlucky. He's going to have to take that double down. And Savage Joel is KO'd. For the 3rd time. That's a KO for the halfling team. Seeing some action there from Mr. Tree, otherwise known as Time, on Frankenfurter.
Did the halflings have 2 tree men?
He did, yeah, but one of them's injured at the moment from his previous game. So he's a little low on bark at the moment. Oh, so it's the gang up of halflings over here, or whatever the name for a group of halflings you want to call. Oh, I had done a skull and I rolled to a skull. Salami Steve.
Because they've literally not made a little bit of difference this whole game. Plays for the reroll and then rolls the exact same thing again 4 times in a row.
You're a little quiet there, Bruce.
Oh, whoops, there we go.
There we go.
I was just saying Paul should stop spending points on those rerolls because 4 times in a row is rolled bad, paid for the reroll, and then rolled the exact same thing again.
Which just isn't helping anybody, especially Paul. And we're on turn 5 already. And I think, yeah, we've been up for like 10 minutes. This is probably the quickest half we've had ever. Just from the sheer amounts of everybody getting skulls. And Regan going in on Stake Steve, but he's got dodge. So he's going to be A-OK. So what have these halflings actually got? Oh, pushes him over. Scotch Greg is stunned. It's going to be feeling that later. Okay, so they've got dodge and stunty. That's pretty useful. And then they can also be thrown by the tree man. Ooh, a nice solid hit there from White Eyes on Sammy Sandwich. That's another stun. The halflings are falling like hotcakes.
There's gonna be no one left. At least they're not dying.
No, they're just stunned or KO'd. But they've
really
only got
missing that tree man. I think if he'd had the other tree man, he would probably be doing a little bit better.
I'd probably I'd normally agree if the dice rolls weren't so horrible in his favour.
Oh, and that's a bad miss. Double down.
But he definitely does seem a bit short on options. Now that he's only got one tree man. So the tree man passed his take route, but failed to actually stand up. Oh, that'll do. Fresh baked Fred. Going on a zombie man.
Oh! With a big little bam.
Bam, and the zombie's gone. I can tell you now certainly that if any more deaths happen, Damien will grow even closer to ascending the Pantheon. Oh, that's unlucky. Another cake.
Jake. He's literally gonna have no one left. He's got a couple of guys in reserves, isn't he? Only two,
Yeah, he's got two. It's only his second KO since the touchdown, which is 4 in total, and I think it's the same guys. and then the one guy that's injured as well. Salami Steve.
It's the same wolf that's going to score again. Yes, a box a lot. God damn.
Yeah. It's going to take in all those SPPs. It's going to get one crazy wolf.
Well, if he gets his touchdown, he'll have leveled up, so he can afford to get some new abilities.
Certainly, if he doesn't become the target of a halfling pylon.
A dog pile.
Oh, blitz play here. From dogs meet dog.
Ooh, nice.
We have another stun.
Carry the pasty ginsters down.
He didn't have far to go, it's alright. Oh, those amount of dice, that was a large amount of dice there. For Frankenfurter on Bobby Bap. Tipping him over, but not doing much else. So, all being that the Necromancers don't make too many punches next turn and screw things up like I did, we could be seeing another touchdown. Ooh, he went in for a foul.
Oh,
He's
out.
Making a total of 5 pasties. No longer on the shelf. But the poor halflings go crowding around those and committing a foul. Their armor reduces really quickly. Ooh. Here comes time. It's about time he got up. Instead of having a nap. The only thing though that I can think of that might have worked to slow down this one werewolf would have been to throw someone. But I don't think that's happening. Ooh, he's going for a blitz play on the golem. Oh, got a nice cheeky hit. Knocked him down on his ass, but failed to do anything else. And we're over to turn 7 for a touch of Death and Glory. With a conga line going on here. Which seems very patented. Werewolf, werewolf, white, white. Zombie, zombie, zombie. Oh, is he just stopping? He's got plenty of movement. Looks like he's wanting to punch
It's just
stuff.
an excuse to beat the shit out of more midgets.
They're still standing. I have to put them down. Oh, got another blitz play. Going in with a 3 dice, but the guy's going to be okay because he's got dodge. Scotch Greg avoiding it, but Frenzy kicking in to get that strong hit in. Ooh, Scotch Greg is injured with a groin strain. He's going to be missing the next game. He's going to be feeling that in the morning. Mrs. Gregg isn't going to be having any fun tonight. Ooh, going to go with the push. So this is the kind of thing where things can go potentially horribly wrong. Yes, he's got the advantage. He's 1-0 up. But anything could happen if he doesn't go for the touchdown. Especially since he has no rerolls. Ooh, what's going on here? I think I suspect a foul. I'd be suspecting correctly. The one guy that didn't stand up got jumped on, but he's okay. So over to turn 8 for the Bakery Bruisers, which have 6 guys on the field at the moment, 5 of which are standing up. And that's just unfortunate. The tree took root, but still gave a good kick in to the golem. Gets out now that Paul's having a good little think here of what he can do. because the only thing really that's going to go in his favour if he can take a couple of these zombies out. Of which he went for the golem instead. Of which I respect. But he still hasn't picked up his one guy, Bobby Bap. And I spoke too early, but there goes the skull. And he's KO'd.
God damn it, Bobby.
Add into the
I'll
list.
Tell you what.
4 KO guys on the bench. From a matter of 4 turns. There we go. Secures the KO, the touchdown. Making it 2-0, Sir Box-a-Lot.
At the end of the first half. That's pretty rough.
That is pretty damn rough. And if it wasn't rough enough already, we've got the Orc cheerleaders. So still got two injured guys. Oh, 3 of the halflings get up. But the zombie also gets up. So we're still going to see all the full teams out, luckily, on the field. But for how long, we do not know. Hopefully these 4 rerolls will come in much more useful this time. So I wonder then if Paul will decide to change his layout a little bit. Be a little bit more aggressive. Because I think that's the one thing he's missing at the moment up on that front, is enough people to cause a bit of a disruption to the Necromantic, stopping them from being able to do whatever the hell they want. That guy's quite far back though, wouldn't you say?
I suppose he'd start the second half, he's just trying to get aggressive.
I can respect that. Columns out on the wings, okay. Quite a strange choice there. But Paul's already had 2 high kicks in his favour, so we never know what might happen. The Bakery Bruisers get a free bonus turn. Both players in any enemy tackle zone may not perform, which means he has 1 guy to move. Of which he's thinking, he's just going to stay put. Right, okay, yeah, I can see what he's doing there with that 1 guy now. He's going to keep him back in case the ball does break the line. Which is fair enough. I can respect that. Ooh, double down and down, and down and a solid hit. He'll take that. But he is down to 1 reroll now. So M. Jackson. Oh, what a thriller there.
Ooh, that sounds really, really painful.
A little too high pitch there for Bobby Bapp. Now equaling the injuries for the halflings up to 3. Ooh, another solid hit there. But no injury this time. No KO. What a nice little change to see. Sausage Joel certainly will be happy with that. You know, Frankenfurter putting some pressure there on Sammy Sandwich. Pushing him out to the line. A-Dum pushing out Freshly Baked Fred. Just slowly working their way forward at the moment. Oh, a bits play. Freshly Baked Fred is going to feel the pain of the crowd. Oh, and he's injured.
Jesus Christ, another one. Fuck.
He's got a smashed hip. He loses 1 point of movement.
Oh no, that's just what the halflings need, to be slowed down. He's got no reserves left, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys in a tree left.
It's not looking good.
And the undead team haven't taken any injuries or anyone out yet.
Nope. So this is looking pretty damn ugly.
I'm beginning to think that halflings might not be the most competitive.
No, I think they're definitely the underdogs of this. I wonder if they have... Is it just literally like halflings in a tree that's all they have access to?
Yep.
Huh. I have a feeling they might need more trees. Not quite sure where that werewolf's going. He's in the wrong direction.
I think he's just going to hold the ball, hide it right at the back of the field.
And just
so
beat
Paul's
shit
got
up.
no chance of getting it, yeah, and then spend 7 or 8 turns beating the crap out of halflings and then just running down the field for 2 turns. When Paul's got no one left. That's pretty harsh.
That is pretty damn harsh.
That's a dick move of Damien level.
The ball is not important.
Murder.
I must murder and murder everything. Oh, a nice solid hit there on H. Lee. But with no circumstance. Nah. Really wants to try and get a couple of the numbers down. Because he's outnumbered at the moment.
The only smart thing that Paul could do at this point is just focus everything on 1 or 2 of the undead's highest players. Like focus everyone on a werewolf or focus everyone on one of the big zombies, whatever they're called.
Oh, the golems.
And just just keep wailing on them. He's not going to win, but he might be able to cripple the team enough by taking out some of their star players.
Yeah, if you take out the werewolves, that is the team's movement gone. Because everything else is like movement 4 or 5. So it's only like the werewolves which have got like movement 8, ghouls for movement 7, whites are 6, but they're pretty damn bad in most stuff, apart from blocking. But you remove the movement in the team. Which is a right old pain in the ass. Oh no. That werewolf's looking up. New recipe. Could be a recipe for disaster here. Even more so than before. Oh, he's going for a pass. A pass
Oh, and
and
he
a
caught it too.
catch.
Jeez.
Oh, look. Had to be Sir Box a lot, didn't it, down there? Ready to receive that ball. I think what we thought at first, Bruce, may have been a slight misconception. I feel that he's going to beat the living shit out of stuff and then get a touchdown at the same time. Or just softly push them into a line. Either or. At least the halflings have that going for them. They've got dodge, which hasn't helped in actually dodging, but it's helped them in not getting punched as much. Oh, in comes the golem. Ooh, unfortunate double down. Keeping that reroll just in case. Bob Steelbuns is down. He must be like a % steel.
4 hobbits left in a tree. Oh, okay, no, there's a couple more over there. It's not quite so bad.
5 hobbits and a tree. Starting to look more and more like the Fellowship of the Ring.
There's just gonna be 2 left, Merry and Pippin.
Ooh, a nice solid kick there.
Hey, finally!
Wide eyes won't be quite so wide for a while. Oh. Goes for it. Sausage Joel putting pressure on the ball. Nice lovely bit to play here onto Sir Box-a-Lot. Single die, double down, he'll take that. New recipe is stunned. And the ball is that little bit closer to the touchline. But at least the pressure's on. So now we're back to 3 standing hobbits. And a tree. Oh no, I'm wrong. 4. Sausage Joel was too well disguised. Dodge again, saving him, but he's got a frenzy. He's going to be fine again. The dodge saving him. But it has got him off the ball. So we will more than likely see Sir Box-a-Lot potentially picking the ball up and getting to the touchline. Oh, he failed to pick it up. Oh, no, and then he rerolled and got it. So that's 4 halflings out. 1 knocked out, 1 gets back up. But so does the white, which doesn't help Paul in any case. If anything, it's made it a little worse. But at least he's got part of a team standing back up. got nine in total at the moment. How fast that will dwindle, I'm sure we'll find out in a turn or two. Right, so turn 11, by the looks of it, for... Oh, the Bakery Bruisers get an extra team reroll. That's going to be useful.
They're gonna need it.
They're going to need Ed Tint. Puts them back up to 4, which is 4 more than the Necromantic team. Ah, picked up the ball. Sammy Sandwich. Being useful. Ooh, nice pass there. And off he runs into the safety of a semi-confident cage. Ooh, I'm liking this. It's building up an even stronger cage here. That you will not enter. And oh, Tree Man's knocking down Adam again. He's just got to decide whether he's going to stand firm or not.
Yep.
In place. No damage done. And he's going to foul him. I don't blame him. It's caused him a stun. I think I'd be happy with that. It's one less column to worry about. And then just pushes the zombie away. Alright, so we go over to turn 12 for a touch of death and glory. Frankenverter on Bob Steelbuns, who we've already decided isn't quite made of steel. But he's just been pushed out the way. And now the pressure's being slowly put on around these halfling. I have a feeling they won't be going anywhere anytime soon. I almost feel as if the halflings very well might be encased in their own little death cage right now. Oh, it's gonna have to take that push to get the frenzy off. And there's a solid hit that he wanted. But Bob Steel Buns is A-OK, just on the floor. Nothing bad else happening to him. But if I was Paul, I would put a lot of guys into those werewolves. Definitely try and cripple them. Cripple that movement. Ooh, 33% chance. Nope. Throws him down on the floor, but the guy's okay. He's landed okay. So they haven't lost any possession, which is definitely a turn of luck for them.
It'd be nice if the midgets managed to get at least one touchdown this game.
Yeah, it'd be nice if they got into the other half. Because at the moment I think the ball's pretty much stayed their side of the pitch, and they haven't managed to get past it. That line's kind of been their Mordor.
In fact, have the halflings managed to get to their opponent's side of the field yet?
Not yet.
I don't think I've seen a single halfling past the halfway point.
That's because they still haven't.
Jeez.
Oh, double down.
That's not good.
Oh, he's injured. New recipe is down and injured.
We wanted the wolf to be injured, god damn it.
Oh, the guy would catch, fumbles
No.
it.
Well, that is not the way that the halflings wanted to go.
Nope. And it just goes to prove that Gary Ginster can still not catch the ball, even when he has re-rolls to be able to catch it.
Oh. Oh!
That is unlucky.
God damn.
That's another less half length going on here.
And that is once again Paul using a re-roll and getting the exact same result that he used it on. God damn. That's like 5 in a row.
That is heavily unfortunate. Oh, nice little push there from M. Jackson on Ronnie Roll. He's KO'd.
Jesus. Look, just scroll over to the injured pile. Look at all of those fucking wounded halflings. Jeez. 5 in the injury box and 1 KO'd.
So luckily they've got dodge, but it's not helping them move when they've got a tree that can just stand there. It's dodged again.
Well, at least Hot Cross Harry's put his trousers on the right way around this game, even if none of his other halfling mates have. Oh, dodges it again. The untouchable Hot Cross Harry.
I have a feeling that although he can dodge a lot of stuff, he may become the target. No, that's unfortunate. The werewolf got up, managed to dodge a large amount of stuff flailing at him, but failed to pick up the ball.
Can't pick up a ball.
That's what happens when you try and use your hands instead of your teeth. Now turn 14. Ooh. It's a swift kick there. Sir Boxalot is KO'd. And the tree absolutely fluffs it on picking the ball up. Goes for a re-roll. And fluffs it again. Passing it to a zombie who fluffs it, who passes it to the tree man, who fluffs it, who bounces it off a guy and fluffs it and catches it by Gary Ginster, proving he has finally got a use.
Hey, Gary, the old mate. That was pretty cool.
All it took was 6 bounces and a ball. I think that's stunned. They don't know what to do now. He's caught the ball and he just doesn't know what to do. And off he goes with his little feet.
I don't think, even in 3 turns, he can actually run far enough to... Yeah.
He'd have to make
it...
all the going for it rolls that he has in order to get to the touchdown. That's the
5,
only
6,
way he's going to make it.
Jesus. And be uninterrupted.
Of which, chances are, that ain't going to happen.
Oh, he's got a block, that's alright.
Sammy Sandwich is okay. Managed to live one more day. There goes a push. Yep, there goes a blitz play. A-dumb.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs! Ah, that's not what he wanted to see. Oh, jeez. Well,
At least the no edge
pretty
race.
much puts an end to that.
Pretty much.
Best thing Paul could do now is just leave all of his guys on the floor down there so he can't just take any more of a beating.
Oh, Stubbs is going on hot cross about Harry. His trousers didn't stay up for long. He's on the floor. Definitely looks like a gang up on time here. Going with the 1 dice. Now he's just got to decide whether he wants to stand firm or not. And he does. Just lumbers himself down to the floor. But with that 10 armor, it's highly unlikely that he'll take much. Oh, a foul.
Dead.
To nothing. How my words would have been eaten in seconds. Over to turn 15 for the halflings. With 2 guys standing. 2 very tiny guys. Let's see what these pint-sized guys can do. If anything. They need milk. Someone get this team milk. Oh, he's gone out of there.
Ooh.
Punching M. Jackson.
Go on, Sausage Joel. Well,
And just
yeah,
knocks him down.
these 2 tries.
His hat was not pointy enough. Maybe next time he'll put in a full effort.
With a good play... Oh no, this is their 10-16, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So with a good play, the undead team could get a touchdown there, but this is their last turn. Thought they got 2.
And the halflings still can't catch him. Or pick up the ball.
Jeez. So their fingers are all greasy from all the pasties they've been eating.
That's what you get for calling your guys after food. They're just gonna get bullied. Oh, walking around.
The way the zombies walk, it's so friggin' weird.
Just that whole, don't mind me. I'd take that double down there because he's got block. Because the other one's just going to dodge. And Gary's stunned. See, as useless as he's been at picking up the ball, the Gary, he hasn't done much else but stay on the pitch. Which is one of the special things that he can say at the end of this. I managed to stay on the pitch for the entirety of the game, and be it one of the only ones. Going for a pass here. Okay. Interesting. To probably one of the worst catches.
I think even one of the good catches probably wouldn't be able to fucking have caught that.
Nope. Not a
That's
chance.
6 squares off. Well, halflings have just got one last chance to try and kick a few shins.
Nibble a couple of toes. Tree went for a blitz. Failed it. That's a double down and Steak Jake is stunned.
Jeez, that was rough. Well, no deaths, I guess.
No, that was lucky that no one died, but he has got 1 or 2 guys that are missing matches.
Ooh, Sir Barkslot, 11 skill points.
Jesus Christ, he needs to calm down.
This is what I'm interested in seeing. I want to see Paul's team's stats. Right, the Bakery Bruisers.
Failed 11 catches. They passed 1 go for it, which was the only going for it.
18% ball possession. Occupation of opponent's half, 0%.
Wow. That is insane.
Wow, the undead team made 53 successful blocks. Jesus.
So many.
Well, good game, lads. It was pretty painful to watch, but there's a clear winner there.
Yep. Could definitely
I think
see.
tomorrow night we've got Charles versus Pete.
Yep. Which is goblins versus... I don't know.
I'm excited to see the goblins back on the field again. I think they were really good fun to watch last time with all their wacky weapons and things.
Oh, especially with Charles as well, since he loves to throw stuff.
And their useless cock-nosed trolls that never do shit.
That certainly will be good. And then got yours and Sam's game up at some point, haven't we?
Yep, probably tomorrow night as well.
Ooh, nice.
Get the old Amersons back out. I smashed Sam last time, so this time he's probably going to get his revenge.
I don't know, those Amersons are pretty damn sturdy.
Right, I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one.